Time now for an update from Fox Carolina News and Fox Carolina Weather. Weather rates certified most accurate.
Good Thursday afternoon. I'm Cody Alcorn. Just a heads up, if you're heading to downtown Greenville, it is going to be packed tonight. Country music returns to the Well with Dan and Shay, and then a comedy show at the Peace Center. Really the first time since the pandemic we've had two big shows in downtown Greenville. And if you're going to the Peace Center, heads up, it's our top story right now at foxcarolina.com. You will have to show a proof of being fully vaccinated. So if you're heading to that comedy show tonight, make sure you have that vaccine card or a copy of it to show, because you will be required to show that to be inside the Peace Center. That's not the case at the Well, but they are encouraging masks, and there will be a lot of people there. Dan and Shay almost sold out tonight at the Well. So just a heads up if you're heading down there, and you might see an increase in traffic as well around downtown Greenville area. Excuse me about that. Also, Greenville County students, they are changing the guidelines if you have to quarantine for COVID. If you take a PCR test, you can come back earlier than if you do not. So once the negative result is received, you send an email, and we have that email address right here, the student's ID number, and you can come back 3 days earlier than previous quarantine days. So again, that's something the Greenville County School District just put out today, so you can read more about that. We also have some football games canceling due to COVID-19. We have Chesney, their varsity football game canceled for Friday night. Dorman versus Hillcrest also canceled due to COVID-19 protocols. We'll have more of that in sports coming up on the 6 o'clock news. And if you're heading to Tigertown this weekend for the Clemson game, DHEC will be offering vaccinations. They did that last weekend at the Carolina game in Columbia. So they're really working to get that age group vaccinated, and it's easy. If you go to the game, you can go over to that area and get vaccinated. We have all those details from DHEC and Clemson right here on our website. And you can see 85 degrees out there right now in Greenville. Not too bad. We like to call it Friday Eve around here. Bob, how are things shaping up for the rest of the evening?
Oh, fantastic, Cody. We have a refreshing air mass building in. A cold front swung through earlier today. The winds have shifted to the north, and that is ushering in drier air and cooler air. So we've gotten a little taste of fall on the way, some cool mornings and some pleasant afternoons with lower humidity. Futurecast rain and clouds. Any kind of clouds or sprinkles are moving out this evening. Otherwise, we're looking at mostly clear skies as we go through the overnight hours. And with that drier air building in, temperatures will quickly fall as we go through time. And by tomorrow morning, do watch out for areas of fog. Some of those mountain valleys, not extensive, but it certainly could be out there. And we're looking at a lot of sunshine tomorrow and the days beyond. Upstate, as we go through this afternoon, we'll see decreasing clouds and the humidity coming down, the temperatures falling from the 70s into the low 60s by early tomorrow morning, and even cooler than that by sunrise. And for the mountains, you're looking at your temperatures falling from the 70s into the 60s and into the 50s. I think tomorrow morning we're looking at 58 for the upstate. A nice crisp feel to that Friday morning. 82 the high on Friday, and then middle 80s this weekend. Look at all that sunshine. Turns hot early next week, around 90 degrees, and we really don't see a rain chance until next Wednesday and Thursday. Even then, not a big chance. And for the mountains, 70s for you for highs Friday and Saturday, then warming through the 80s. And look at those overnight lows, low 50s. How nice is that? Friday into the weekend. Fall is certainly knocking on the door. The official start coming up on September 22nd. For continuing coverage, make sure you check out the following newscast, The Morning News, beginning at 4:30 tomorrow morning. Kylie and Nicole will have the very latest on this fallish forecast. Also, you can find us on the Fox Carolina News app, Facebook.com, and YouTube.com as well. Have a great evening.